Eric Bolling, shown here in this dashing, what a handsome man.
Wrong.
Fox News' Eric Bolling, you know him from the 5, and he has another show on Fox Networks, Fox News Networks. He is suing the reporter who outed his PP pics, so to speak. Yashar Ali, a HuffPost reporter who cited 14 different sources saying that Eric Bolling sent pictures of male junk. We're not saying it was his, we're saying it was male genitals to female coworkers. The reporter tweeted, after these stories came out, tweeted this. Just received a summons. Eric Bolling is suing me for defamation, $50 million in damages. I stand by my reporting and will protect my sources, he continued, saying, not going to stop reporting on Eric Bolling or anyone else. I've had family members killed / jailed in Iran. A lawsuit isn't going to scare me. Bolling responded afterwards, I will continue to fight against these false smear attacks. Thank you for your continued support.
I just want to quickly go back to pictures of the peenie and whether or not it belonged to Bolling. I would argue it would be worse if Bolling is sending pictures of genitalia that belongs to other men to these women.
Did he take those pictures?
Yeah, like that. I don't know if that makes it better. But anyway, I just wanted to quickly comment on that.
Wouldn't you find Eric Bolling, big guy, might not have an equally big whatever. Maybe he wants to impress these coworkers with a gentlemanly dick pic. So maybe he goes online and he searches for bigger ones and sends them and passes them off as his own. It is definitely worse. I think it would be hilarious. Also, maybe he could deny later that they were his if a Michael Jackson genitalia investigation were to take place.
God.
So we should do a poll on this. What's worse, if he sent his picture of his own penis,
great.
Was embarrassed by his own penis and had to search the internet for a larger one, presumably, or if he went to a coworker or a friend and was like, "Can I borrow yours?"
I mean, wow.
What size shoe do you wear? Oh, okay, come over here. 16?
Here's who he didn't go, Trump. Anyway, okay. So now look, if Eric Bolling is serious and thinks that Yashar Ali made up 14 sources, have at it, Hoss. He'll see you in court. And from my point of view, I mean, I'm not Ali, but I would look forward to it because then we might get to find out the 14 sources, right. And they might get to tell you a lot more details. Eric, I don't think that's gonna work out for you.
Yeah, Eric's strategy here is a very bad strategy because I don't think that Ali made this story up. I don't think that he's this bad guy who just wants to smear Bolling. I think he actually has evidence to back up his claims. And so if this actually does go to court, that evidence needs to be presented. And so I don't know.
So there's two reasons why Bolling does it, because you might think like, why in the world would he do such a boneheaded thing? Well, he's the guy who sent the pictures allegedly in the first place. All right, so one is a Trump move. You use threats of giant lawsuits to intimidate people.
That's right.
So now he didn't sue him yet. He's just threatening to sue him. And for example, Trump during the campaign threatened to sue the New York Times. He never actually did it. And by the way, it's the same lawyer that Trump used to threaten the New York Times with a lawsuit is the lawyer that Bolling is using to threaten Yashar Ali with a lawsuit. And by the way, they're not threatening Huffington Post that published the story. They're only threatening the writers because they think Huffington Post is a giant company and
they have some power.
They have the resources to fight back, whereas we might be able to intimidate this young reporter, right? It's such a classic scummy Trump kind of move. And so it doesn't mean that he's actually gonna go through with it, because you might wanna try to intimidate him out of it. Oh, that didn't work. Yeah, never mind about that lawsuit.
Yeah, absolutely. That's gotta be what it is. This guy, the reporter is just, I love the response, just being like, I've seen worse. I've seen worse in my life than Eric Bolling trying to sue me for $50 million. And that's absolutely right. Going after not going after HuffPo, absolutely intimidation tactic.
Yeah, and in Yashar Ali's case, he's definitely seen worse because he probably saw the pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Watch the Young Turks commercial free, download it or stream it, watch it any way you like at tytnetwork.com/join.